G'day YouTube, it's Shane here once again, and today is another absolutely beautiful cloud-free day here in Adelaide, South Australia. I'm just walking by a bit of a highway, but I'm on my way home to cool off a bit because today is 43 degrees Celsius, and I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I think it's about 107, 108 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't quote me on that. The correct info will be in the description box down below. Please excuse the wind across the microphone. I can't do a whole lot about that. But yeah, the UV index is pretty high, so I want to get home as soon as I can. I came into the into Parabank Shopping Centre to do a bit of shopping, and got some frozen veggies and I've got to get them home quick. But also to visit a job search place because they said they were going to text me the information for a induction tomorrow for some work, but they didn't, so I had to go in and grab the information in person, so that'll be interesting. For those of you who have been following my videos of late, I survived Skepticon and came back, and that was a fantastic weekend, and I'll probably talk more about that in the upcoming podcast. Should be available this weekend. I'm still writing a script, train behind me. Let's see, Gawler line train. Now of course the wind's decided to pick up the moment I want to record anything of note. But anyway, yeah, I had a fantastic time, had a fantastic Christmas, and New Year's Eve was fantastic as well. Spent that down at Brighton Beach, and a lot of what happened that night I'm sworn to secrecy. Wow, that wind is pretty terrible, isn't it? But I'll show you the sky, and please ignore the power line. And, yeah, but you can see that the skies are brilliant. Hang on, just a brilliant blue, no clouds whatsoever. Absolutely fantastic day. It's just too hot to be outside for too long. So I hope that everybody is keeping cool if you're in Australia watching this, and if you're on the other side of the planet. I know there are blizzards and it's snowing and all sorts of stuff in the United States, so stay warm where you are. But yeah, just sort of do one of these walk and talk things, catch up with you guys, find out what's going on. The other thing that I wanted to talk about while I'm here is YouTube's changes to monetization and their accounts and things like that. I've lost 2 channels to non-monetization. Now they were channels that I had neglected. Fine, fair enough. I'm lucky in some respects to have kept monetization on this channel. There are a few videos, some of my more popular videos have been stung and classed as non-advertiser friendly, even though the videos themselves have been up for 2 years. Absolutely no political content on them whatsoever, no swearing. I don't even talk on one of them, and I was just showing off some of Google's own products, but it's not considered advertiser friendly. How does that work? I don't get it at all. But yeah, that's just Google for you. But I'm lucky in that sense that I've managed to survive with this particular channel. Now I'm stuck. I'm stuck because I can't cater to a niche market with this particular channel. There's no point setting up another channel unless you can gain 1,000 subscribers. So please do subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. This channel's always had under 600 subscribers. Didn't matter what I did. I try to avoid politics where possible, largely because there's a good chance that I'm wrong. But also, it doesn't matter what point of view you take, someone will be offended by it. So what do? Do you just stay quiet? Do you actively go out and call people on their nonsense? And then when you do that, you consider it a hater. So I really didn't really bother with that. I sidestepped to that. And I did listen to the wrong people for a long time, you know. And some people will say that the left wing are now the evil guys, and all this anti-SJW, anti-feminist stuff. I don't know. I just don't know anymore what to think. I think logic has to prevail, and the truth is in there somewhere. You have to, I don't know, challenge everything, fact check everything. And in the end, does it really matter to your own life? When you really boil things down, does a lot of this stuff, the stuff that's on YouTube, affect you at all? Political or otherwise. Most people watch YouTube for entertainment. Some people watch it for, I don't know, a sense of community. It's easy to set up a webcam. And it's easier to set up a webcam, but that's the other side of a two-edged sword. Anybody can have an opinion, anybody can have a freedom to express their views and things like that. But then you have to be open to criticism. I've had people say that in one of these vlogs that I do, that I was talking rubbish. And I'm like, well, no, I know what I was saying, and I know that I tell the truth. Even if that truth is through my perspective and how I've lived, how I see the world, that point of view may or may not reflect the reality of the situation. But then again, I freely admit that I've never been overseas. I haven't lived a wealthy life, so I don't see what a lot of people see. I haven't had the same opportunities that other people have had, and I'm not complaining. I've had to make my own decisions in life, and not all of them have been beneficial to me or other people. I don't know. Anyway, I'm really starting to ramble. This is a fairly long video, but I thought I'd just catch up with you guys, see what's going on. And I know a lot of people probably won't watch this, but I thought I'd keep it fairly long for, I don't know, monetization standards, I guess. Because I think that, yeah, I think some of the shorter videos are more prone to being demonetized. You know, I've had a perfectly harmless video that was promoting one of Google's, I think it's called a Dream Analytic thing. It's a piece of technology where you could upload a photo, and what it tried to do was find animals within the photo, because they're trying to teach Google artificial intelligence, right? So if you go to Google and if you go anywhere on Facebook or wherever and you right click on a photo, click the right mouse button, and there's an option called search for this photo, search this image on Google. So you click on it and it'll go off and try and find, open up a new tab in Google and try and find a photo, a matching photo. Now if it's a popular image, it might find it. If it doesn't find it, it will put a bit of search text next to the photo as to what it thinks it is. So it's pretty good at detecting cats and girls and things like that. But not always. You can't always sort of figure out like what's going on. So it's not too bad. It's early stages yet. But that was the Dream, I think it's called the Dream Analytics or something like that. Anyway, so long story short, you can upload a photo to that Dream Analytics. It tries to find animals within the photo, and I uploaded a photo of me with my thumbs up and scanned it through, and it slowly starts to distort the image. So I did that 30 times, and then I put all those 30 images, the results of 30 images deep, into a video editor, edit it as a video, add a little bit of music I think, and then just upload it to YouTube. That was 2 years ago. It was monetized. People kept, you know, searching the technology, and I was advertising that technology, and for some reason it's not deemed worthy of advertisers, even though it's a Google's own product. Anyway, that's all from me today. Look after yourselves. Bye.